UCLA is home to a vast and detailed archive of oblique aerial photos spanning from 1918 to 1971. These photos chronicle the geographical history of America and illustrates the changes it has gone through over the 20th century.
The Thomas Air Photo Archives houses about approximately 120,000 black and white negatives. Well, an oblique photograph, many people are used to seeing something like a view from Google Map or a satellite view. Our photos are different, the kind of photo that you would take looking out of an airplane window.
Aerial archives are so important because they allow us to see what was going on in both the physical and human environments in the past. When these images were taken, people were flying biplanes. Some of these cameras were 46 pounds. The pilot was holding the camera, framing images, flying the plane, all at the same time. Really amazing feats of piloting and of photography.
I study the built environment, the environmental conditions of neighborhoods and communities, and I'm using the archive to study the neighborhood of Watts in order to chronicle how the land has changed in ways that make Watts hotter than other places are today in Los Angeles. And we know that's tied to legacies of racist housing policies through redlining, but we don't know exactly how that happened. And so the archives help me to answer this research because they're incredibly fine resolution. So we're able to put enough detail into our simulation that we can tell you what the average person would be feeling if they're walking through an environment in 1920s in Watts. It is critical to preserve the archive and especially to digitize it.
Taking these images and having them digitized allows us to digitize the past and therefore allows us to serve the future. We're using a process that allows us to digitize actually at a resolution finer than the grain of the film.
It is my hope that we'll be able to migrate everything that we've digitized to online so people can browse the collection from their homes. The logo that Robert Spence from Spence Air Photo used was a top view of a biplane, and on the wing it said "Air Photos Talk," and I really believe that. It's a very interesting collection and it has something in it for everybody.
We have a lot of images that are really historically important, but among those images we have some that are really truly iconic. We have incredible images of cities across the country, and they really allow you to see what was happening in these cities in the past. So we're making these iconic images available to UCLA alumni, friends, and the broader community as fine art prints. Proceeds from these sales allow us to continue to digitize the rest of the collection.
Supporting the Aerial Photo Archive at UCLA is preserving the history of America in its geography, from what it once was to what it has become. This preservation empowers researchers to create positive change in the future and gives people fine pieces of art to enjoy in their homes. To learn more and to support the archive, please visit airphotos.org.